Welcome back to your final edition of Mehlville Today for the 2023-24 school year.
I'm Cooper.
And I'm Devin Scott. Here's a look at what you see in today's broadcast.
We spotlight a new local golf experience, look behind the scenes of the senior mural, and take a look at a few of our athletes.
All that and more. Mehlville Today starts
now. For our first story, Devin, Cooper, and I take a look at X Golf.
Let's take a look.
I'm Cooper Reed, and I'm at the new X Golf location in South County, where I'll be showing you guys why this new simulator will be the best hangout spot for high schoolers.
Set up perfect. You're gonna put it between those front dots right there, like you had it. You're good. Yep. So set it right there. We use a laser camera system that you see above you right there, and that's where it's all pointing down at. So that's gonna give you your most accurate reading from right there. Of both. So yeah, great question. So it's like a hybrid driving range, top golf, real golf course all in one. So you can come here, you can dial in your numbers on these simulators. You know, it tells you every metric you need, your ball speed, your angles, all that good stuff. You can play over 50 courses on it as well, such as St. Andrews, Pebble Beach, and then we also serve. We have a bar, obviously, and serve food, so you kind of have that top golf environment as well, where we host events and similar things. Oh, because it's a blast. So, yeah, I know. Obviously, the bar doesn't affect you guys, but we also, you know, you can get the food, you can get the sodas that we have. We got energy drinks as well. So, I mean, we were ready to serve you guys as well. But it's a fun experience if you like golf. If you don't like golf, it's fun to come here just to hang out. If you're an avid golfer, it's great. If you're a new golfer, there's no pressure on, like on a real golf course. If you've ever played, it's, you know, there's the nerves of, you know, feeling like you're slowing down the group in front of you, feeling like people are watching you. So like you can come here, there's nobody behind you, nobody in front of you. You can play at your own pace.
Right. And why this location? Why here?
Well, I think it's a great location being in South County. So I'm actually from a little south in Festus, but growing up, spent a lot of my time here in South County. I think it's just a great area. Each X Golf is different. So each individual owner is going to do things a certain way. So obviously, I think my way is going to be better than maybe some other ways, but I think you'll get the best overall experience and the best service here at X Golf South County.
For our next story, we look back on a rock, paper, scissors game organized by leadership.
Aaron, Rashad, and Adnan have the coverage.
Let's take a look at our school event, Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Places. So we look at TikTok, we look at Facebook, we have a couple different teacher groups we belong to, and we're always trying to look at things that are interesting and things we haven't done before. So when we started seeing rock, paper, scissors, I saw it a couple times when we were doing homecoming things, but we thought this might be a little bit better to do on its own, and so we tried it.
I think it's a great competition for the school, you know, great way to meet new people and have fun.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I think, you know, the whole game is fun. Everybody loves a little competition, and it's a great way for students to interact and staff. It's been a lot of fun so far today. Looking forward to the championships tomorrow at the pep rally.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
We had teachers that thought it was a good idea because they could do a fun activity with their class that day, and then we saw a lot of participation at lunch.
It makes the school day more interesting because they can all seem to kind of like blend together, so it's like a fun thing to do.
Now let's look at the two students in the finals.
In 3, 2, 1, you can look!
Yeah! Congratulations to Keyshawn Scott. As photographer Adnan and Rasad, I'm Aaron with Mehlville Today.
Next, we talk to the artist behind the senior mural painted for the class of 2024.
Emmy and Amelia caught up with the artist.
Since the 2024 seniors are graduating, that means Mehlville gets a new mural. Let's take a look.
My inspiration behind the mural was to appeal to everybody's interests and to overall just kind of sum up our senior year.
So some of the challenges that were faced were finding time to work on it and finding the right paint to use, because the paint we were given was expired in like 2010 and 11, but we got it figured out. We got some paint to use. Yeah.
I really enjoyed painting the panther, and the colors of the boxes were really cool to paint too.
With photographer Amelia Mooney, this is Amy Escamilla for Mehlville Today.
Next, we spotlight one athlete who plays 3 sports.
Erna and Amra have the story.
Amy Escamilla is a triathlete senior. Here's a little info.
I participate in the cross-country team, swim, and track and field team. I started cross-country my freshman year because I knew that I wasn't good at volleyball, and so I wanted to do something during COVID year. I started swim when I was like in elementary school, and then I did track my high school year too. I think that I like track the most just because there's a lot more people on the team, and it's a co-ed sport, so whenever I'm practicing, I always try and run with the boys if I can, because it's a competitive mindset thing for me. For handling pressure, I usually just put my AirPods in and listen to music, and I'm on my own like world. If not, I'll be talking to my teammates about anything that's other than a race, because I think that's just what I'm most like stressed about.
With photographer Erna Ahmetovic, I'm Arma Mijanovic from Mehlville Today.
Coming back from an injury is no easy feat.
But Erna was able to make a big impact on the field post-injury. Layla and Ganya share the story.
After recovering from her injury, senior goalkeeper Erna Ahmetovic is back on the field.
I've been playing soccer since I was 3 years old, and I've played center back and goalie. Becoming a goalie definitely changed the perspective on my game, and not only does the game depend on you, but it also taught me on how to stay focused, handle pressure, and contain myself throughout big games. One thing I don't like about being goalie is definitely the negative mindset you fall into throughout the season. I always tell myself whenever I have a bad game or last shots in, it has to get through 10 defenders before it gets to me, and that's what keeps my confidence going. Tearing my ACL definitely impacted my life a lot. My journey was really hard, and I just try to cherish every moment I have now, and I don't take it for granted. And it was definitely a mental aspect of it and physical, because mentally it was tough on my part, and physically it was just hard to get through. But now I have to wear a brace every time I do physical activity, so it just sucks.
With photographer Layla Haivaz, I'm Danya Barwari from Mehlville Today.
One of our tennis players made a lot of racket this spring.
Adna and Maida take us to the court.
I first started playing tennis when I was about 8 years old. I started playing Beta. I was a junior, not a junior champ, but I was second place in the junior team tennis. I like tennis because it's an individual sport. I could control the outcome. There's nobody else but me on the court. I'm by myself. I started playing because my sister Melissa used to play, and she kind of forced me to play, so I started playing because of that, and then I started beating her, so I continued on playing. I went to state 2 times, sophomore year and senior year. Senior year I placed 8th place in state.
With photographer Adnan Asuvovic, this is Maida Mominovic from Mehlville Today.
Finally, let's take a look at how baseball season went.
Riley, Adna, and Amina have the story.
Here's a recap of the 2024 baseball season. We asked Mason Tiefelman how they could improve and how the season went.
It's gone decent. Not as good as last year though. A lot of young guys.
We asked what the hardest challenge was this year.
Losing in the district final the past 2 years has been rough, but the games building up to that have been fun. Teaching the younger guys the way Odie and Clifton want to play baseball and not their own way. Just hitting, getting ready, teaching the younger kids that it's playoff baseball, not just regular season. Attitude, effort, listening to coach.
With photographer Riley Harper, I'm Claire Kimmelin from Mehlville Today.
That's all for today's broadcast.
Be sure to follow us on social media at Mehlville Media and MehlvilleMedia.com to keep up with all things Mehlville.
From all of us at Mehlville Media, make sure to have a safe and healthy summer.
Thanks for watching.